Hello friends. Click the like and subscribe buttons so we can begin. Are you ready? Enjoy the video. The Dyatlov Pass Mystery. One of the strangest unsolved mysteries in history happened during the winter of 1959 in the Ural Mountains of the former Soviet Union. 9 experienced hikers set out on a difficult skiing expedition. They were well trained, carried the right equipment, and had completed similar trips before. Their goal was to reach a remote mountain and then return home safely, but they never came back. When the group failed to return on time, rescuers began searching for them. After days of searching through deep snow, they found the hikers' tent. Something was terribly wrong. The tent had been cut open from the inside, as if the hikers had been so desperate to escape that they didn't even use the entrance. Even stranger, many of them had run into the freezing night wearing little or no winter clothing. Despite temperatures dropping below -25 degrees Celsius, the first 2 bodies were found near the remains of a small campfire. They had no shoes and almost no warm clothing. A short distance away, 3 more hikers were discovered, as if they had been trying to return to the tent before collapsing in the snow. Months later, the remaining 4 bodies were found buried under deep snow in a nearby ravine. Some had severe injuries, including broken ribs and skull fractures, yet almost no external wounds. Investigators were puzzled because the force required to cause such injuries seemed similar to a powerful car crash. The investigation could not explain exactly what had happened. Rumors spread quickly. Some believed it was an avalanche. Others suggested secret military experiments, while others blamed rare natural events or even unknown creatures. For decades, the mystery remained unsolved. In 2021, Russian researchers concluded that a small avalanche was the most likely explanation. According to their report, a slab of snow may have struck the tent during the night, forcing the hikers to escape immediately. However, many people still believe important questions remain unanswered. More than 60 years later, the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to fascinate millions of people around the world and remains one of the greatest real-life mysteries ever recorded. The boy who survived alone at sea. In 1982, a 15-year-old boy named Stephen Callahan set out on a solo sailing trip across the Atlantic Ocean. He had spent years preparing his small sailboat and believed he was ready for the adventure of a lifetime. But only a few days into the journey, disaster struck. During the night, a violent storm damaged his boat beyond repair. Water rushed in, and within minutes he realized it was sinking. He grabbed an emergency life raft, a small bag of supplies, and watched his boat disappear beneath the waves. Now he was completely alone in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. His supplies were limited. He had very little fresh water and only a small amount of food. To survive, he collected rainwater whenever storms passed overhead. He caught fish using simple tools and even learned how to catch birds that landed near his raft. Every day was a fight for survival. The hot sun burned his skin during the day, while cold winds chilled him at night. Sharks often circled beneath his tiny raft, reminding him how helpless he was. Weeks turned into months. He never gave up hope. He kept a daily routine, repaired his damaged raft several times, and carefully rationed every drop of water and every piece of food. Finally, after 76 days drifting across the ocean, fishermen spotted his life raft near the Caribbean. Weak, exhausted, and dangerously thin, he was rescued just in time. His incredible survival became one of the most famous true stories of endurance ever recorded, proving that determination and hope can keep a person alive even in the most impossible situations.